Wow. Joy, can you hear me? Daddy Mo. Daddy? I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Hello, good evening. Sorry, it seems the network.
Yeah. I'll be muting myself so you so the voices don't echo. Did you did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard you. I'm not sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You can go ahead.
Okay, good evening. I'm
Good
actually
evening.
new on LinkedIn, and this is actually the first live seminar I've attended, and I'm really glad to be here. I joined LinkedIn because I
Joy,
don't know how to
Joy,
use
Joy,
it.
Joy, Joy. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Joy, can
Yes, I can hear
I
you.
don't know. Your voice is echoing.
Yeah, I think the network is bad on my side.
Okay. You can continue, or you can just rejoin us.
I said good evening. I'm actually new on LinkedIn.
Okay.
This is the first live webinar I've ever attended on LinkedIn,
Wow. Welcome, welcome, Joy.
and I'm really glad to be here. Okay, I'm a marketing expert. I know a lot about marketing of products online, so this is basically what I do online.
Okay. So far,
Hello?
I can hear you, Joyce. So far,
Okay. I don't think I have any other thing to say, but I'm glad to be here.
wow. So, how long have you been on LinkedIn, Joy?
Hello?
Joy, I can hear you, guys. Please, if you can hear me, react. I don't know if it's
Okay.
my network or Joyce.
I think it's from my own side. The network has been poor since.
I was asking how long you've been on LinkedIn.
Why am I on LinkedIn?
How long have you been on LinkedIn?
Okay, I've not been on LinkedIn for a long time. I'm actually new on LinkedIn.
How many weeks? Have you made any posts so far?
Yes, so many posts.
So I'm asking how long? 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 weeks, 1 week. How long have you been on LinkedIn?
Probably 2 months, 2 to 3 months. I've been on LinkedIn for like 2 to 3 months.
You're not new now. You're not new. You're not new. Joy, you're not new.
Oh wow.
You're not new. Have you come across my posts anytime since you've been on LinkedIn?
Sorry, I didn't hear your question.
Have you seen any of my posts in your feed since you've been on LinkedIn?
Yes, I used to see your posts.
Eh. So are you my connection? Are you one of my connections?
Yes.
Eh. Okay. Thank you, Joy. Welcome to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is actually very great too. Lots of supportive people
Thank
here.
you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope to learn more from you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Joy. Blessing. Blessing Munachim. So I'm going to be accepting you again. So just respond with my previous question. Reply my previous question. How long you've been on LinkedIn? Introduce yourself. The challenges so far. Guys, I'm so sorry for the network glitches. So sorry. But regardless, this room still has to take place. So I think some people have left because of the network issues. So you can reshare this room to your connection so that they can rejoin. So Munachim, so the floor is yours. Actually hope you can hear me now. Blessing. Wow. Blessing. Okay. Giovanni, I've accepted you to speak. I think Blessing is really not hearing us.
Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Hi, Favor.
Hi.
My name is Giovanni. I've been on LinkedIn for about 2 months. I thought I was new, but like you said earlier, previously, I now know that I'm not new. I post about 3 to 4 times every day, and I think I got about 600 followers and 500 plus connections. And the purpose for joining LinkedIn was to extend myself. Um, I'm an advertiser. I learned to write copy, and I was hoping to get more writing gigs, and then hopefully, branch out to have an advertising agency. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it showed up on my feed. I thought what you were doing was impressive. I actually sent you a message, but I'm sure you're very busy, so I haven't had time to reply that yet. So I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. Thank you.
Thank you, Giovanni. I'm so sorry I've not responded for like 3 days now. I've not been too active on LinkedIn. My virtual assistant has been the one helping me out. I'm so sorry about that. You can send me another
No, no,
message
it's
though.
fine.
Yeah. So
It's fine. I can understand.
you said you post 4 to 5 times every day on LinkedIn. Is that not
Yes.
draining? What do you post? Do you
Um,
reshare people's posts or you create your own content?
I create my own content
Mm-hmm.
because writing comes fairly easy to me. So I
Mm,
just sort of write. But another the challenge I think I have is that my posts are not directed. I sort of just write what comes to mind, or maybe I find something interesting. I read about it. I designed something in Canva, attach
mm.
it to it, and post. So that's what I've been doing. But as far as getting gigs go, um, that's why I'm here to learn. Yeah,
Okay.
or so we are here to learn.
No, 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 not really. I'm not the Oga Pata. I'm still learning as well, but I have
You are
little
getting there. You are
experience.
getting there.
I have just little experience, but you say you post 4 times, 4 to 5 times a day, and you create designs on Canva. You don't post yourself, you don't post your picture so that we know that it's you that is talking to us. You create graphics, am I right?
Yes, yes. I just posted myself. I posted myself just once when
Mm,
I went to Papa. We were actually having an event soon, so I visited one of the top entrepreneurs in our country to get a picture with him. So that's what I posted.
mm-hmm.
But that's the only post that has myself in it.
Okay, so from what you've said so far, even when I've not studied your profile, I can point out 3 things that you're doing wrong. The first one is
Yeah,
that
it's
you're
good
not
I
using,
have a pen.
huh?
I think it's good I have a pen here, so I'm listening.
Yeah. So the first one is you're not posting your face. You're new on LinkedIn, kind of, right? We don't really know your LinkedIn. We've not been able to consume so much of your content. So for you to register yourself as a terrific personal brand in the minds of the people that you want to reach, you should be able to use your face more often. As a newbie, I'm not going to call you a newbie, Sham. As a beginner on LinkedIn that have not really spread your tentacles, I suggest every single time to not use other people's photos too much. Do you get? And don't use graphics too much
Okay.
as well, because let's say your flyers right, let's say your flyers
Yes.
they contain even a tiny bit of something that LinkedIn users will think you're easy to sell to them. Number one, it will decline because people don't like to be sold to. I know I know you have heard this thing from my mouth so many times. They don't like to be sold to. So for you to warm your way into their hearts quickly, use your face. And I'd always suggest you use quality photos. Use your face. I know LinkedIn does its thing oh, it reduces picture quality so bad, but sha use your face, right?
Okay.
Use your face. Dat one is number one. Number two, the kind of con ten t dat you post. I've not really seen one of them, but posting 4 to 5 times a day, I don't really want to believe that what's it called? I don't want to believe that you can be able to create 4 to 5 quality posts in a day. How about you choose the
Yeah.
best? You choose the best out of that 4 to 5 and then post one, you go and sleep, rest. The remaining time, use it the remaining time use it to engage on other people's posts so that they can reciprocate. How about that? Do you get? LinkedIn is not
Yeah.
like Twitter, like you can tweet 5 to 6 times a day. LinkedIn is not really like that. You understand? One post is enough, or two. No, with 4 to 5, if I see your post too many times on my feed, I'll be like, this guy no dey rest. I truly hope you understood what I said, sha. I mean, you don't used to rest. It's too much,
Mm,
right? You can post once, do you get, once or twice, maybe morning and then the evening time as well. How's your engagement rate been like? Is it poor? Is it is it good, or it's great? How has it been like so far? Hello Giovanni, can you hear me? Guys, please, if you can hear me, react to. Oh shit. Oh, let's talk. Giovanni, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
So I was saying your engagement rate, how has it been like? Is it good? Is it poor, or it's great so far?
Definitely not great yet.
Okay.
Uh,
But
my
it's good.
highest, my highest post that I created, had like maybe 30, 35 or
Mm-hmm.
40 likes,
Mm-hmm.
one repost, maybe one or two comments.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it. That's my highest. That's my
Okay.
highest as far as engagement goes. So I won't say it's great yet.
Okay. So I see so many people um that say, oh, you cannot really control how people react to your post and all of that. But the thing is, a great indicator that you're actually creating content that people actually relate to is if they engage with that content. Although when I got my first client on LinkedIn, I had less than 20 likes, to be very
Yeah.
sincere. I had less than 20 likes when I got
Wow.
my first client, yes. But regardless, you want that, engagement is like feedback. There was a time I tested one content format like that, and then it was below my usual engagement rate, and then I knew, this thing is actually something that my audience do not do not relate to. So I have to stick with what I usually do. Do you get? Well, I now
Yeah.
repeated that thing again the second time, and they reacted the same. So I concluded that, okay, Favour, this content format is not for you, and then I stopped. Social
Yeah.
media is you analyzing the feedback, right? You analyze what people actually like. What do they like? So after you've been able to analyze what they like, you try to repurpose your future content to fit what the result
Wow.
of your analysis. Can you hear me?
Wow. Yeah, we can hear you, but you seem to mute and unmute yourself. I'm not sure you're doing that on purpose, but that's
No,
what is happening.
no, I'm not. I think it's my network. But if you cannot hear me, anytime you cannot hear me, just react so I would know. You are the one closest to me here. So just react so that I will know that, okay, I'm off. Can you hear me now?
No, it's still on and off.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Giovanni?
I can understand. No, it's not long enough. It's not long enough.
Wow. It's kind of frustrating though, the network.
And because you have so much to share with us, and
Yeah,
I
and
don't know what happened.
I wanted this to be in I wanted it to be in just 1 hour. 1 hour. I did not want to take too much of your time. But
No,
you can
we are here for you.
but you can hear me now, right?
We're here for you, so
Yeah, yeah, you can hear me now, Shay. Shay, you can hear me now.
yes, it's better.
Okay. So I'm saying you should be able to
Oh,
take the reaction. I'm saying you should be able to take the reaction from your previous post, and then how they react to it, you take it as feedback, right? And use it to repurpose your future content.
okay, all right,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
So
So take what has succeeded in the past and
mm-hmm.
use it to recreate new content, right?
Exactly. That is what I mean. So before we go further, because I really don't know what this network I really don't know what this not network wants from me, to be sincere.
Perfect now. It's perfect now.
Okay. I really hope I've answered your question. I really hope I've given you some tips. So try to use your face. Let us know that
Yeah.
it's Giovanni that is talking to us. And then
Yes,
post
ma'am.
just once a day. You try
Yes,
to weigh the location of the people in your connection, right? Where they are. If they are in Nigeria, let's say 90% of your connections, if they are in Nigeria, you try to post when Nigerians are awake. Do you get? You should
ma'am.
also consider people that are going to work as well, because you want to post when people can engage with your posts.
Yes.
Exactly. So I actually hope these tips have helped you. So
Yeah,
far,
I just
okay. I'm glad that it did. Thank you so much, Giovanni. Thank you for coming on
okay,
board.
welcome.
Thank you. Um, so guys, so far I've dropped some valuable points. I've said that to be able to map out a working strategy, you should number one know the proficiency of your skill, know the results that it will bring to the people that you're going to help with that your skill, and then know why you want to help them, and know who you want to help, because you cannot possibly help everybody. So before I go further, I want us to share this event, because some people might have missed it because of the network glitches. Share this event. Click on the three vertical dots at the top. That's if you're using a phone, and on a system it will be horizontal. So you click on it, click on view event details and share, so that your connections can join us as well. So knowing the proficiency of your skill, who you want to help, why you want to help them, the results that they'll get. So last week, if you've been following my post, you will see that I started one $40,000 a 60 days challenge. And so far, this first week, we've just been doing the content challenge. We've not really gone deep into the outreach challenge. And I'm going to bring two people up. I call her Mama. she's like she's like my online mom, right? Because my mother is not really interested in all this online stuff. It causes her a headache anytime I say anything about the online space. Um, you might know her as she's a very proficient copywriter. You'd have come across her once or twice in your feed. Her picture is very fine. She has this blonde with on and a blazer and a smile, and she's fair as well. I'm talking about Mam Incheta. So she'll be joining us real quick. She'll be joining us quickly to tell us about her experience so far. I love her drive, herself and Mam Yetunde. I really admire them, because anything that they do, They are not our fellow Gen Zs, oh, but they have the energy. They have the energy of a Gen Z. They always want to achieve, regardless of the responsibilities that come with being a mother. Yes, she's a mother and a wife. So I truly appreciate her. I appreciate her so much. And I'll be bringing her up in a second. But before that, ensure you share this event and still to the end because I have a gift for you. Yes, in fact, I have two gifts. But one gift will be open to everybody, and then the other will be open to a selected few. Right? So still to the end of this room while I bring Manchetta up. So while she comes up, guys, share the room and message me. You can message me right now and tell me favor my free gifts. Right? My virtual assistant will respond to you. Just message me with the headline favor my free gifts. Yes, favor my free gift because we have tons of DMs. So when you do that, we'll be able to respond to you quickly. Sometimes I feel bad when I see so many DMs. I feel like fainting. But then, okay, guys, before I continue, please if you can hear me react though. I think somebody's telling me that they cannot hear me. If you can hear me, react. React if you can hear me. Okay, so while we wait for Mam Ncheta, Oluwadamilola, I'm going to accept you. You asked me your question, right? You tell me how long you've been on LinkedIn and your challenge. Just one though. Oluwadamilola, you are in. Guys, please, if you can hear me, react so that I would know I'm still on board. I don't want to get frustrated with these network issues. So I would appreciate your feedback. React if I'm still here. Damilola, you have just 2 minutes. You tell us who you are, what you do, who you help. Then you tell us your challenge so far on LinkedIn. All right, Damilola, unmute yourself and you can speak.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can. Damilola.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You can go ahead. Damilola, I can hear you clearly.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very grateful. All right. Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. So, my name is Oluwadamila Oguntoye, and I am a creative writer. I am a direct response copywriter too. So, I use my skill as a creative writer and a direct response copywriter to offer my skill and my service as a social media content writer. And so far, the journey has been okay, but it's not. And the journey has not been easy. I'm not going to lie. But recently, it's been okay. I've been getting engagement and connections and followers too. But it's not really where I want it to be because I would like to be able to attract more clients with my profile and offer my service and really build a good community on my profile. So majorly, I would say LinkedIn has been fair to me, but not 100% how I want it. So that's pretty much it. Did you get that?
I think you went off at the end. So if you can repeat it, if you can repeat what you said,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay. Well, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I've been on LinkedIn since March, and I think I left LinkedIn like 3 times this
Mm-hmm.
year. I joined LinkedIn March this year, and I
Mm-hmm.
left like 3 times because I was having low engagement, and well, it was just not encouraging. But I came back like 2 weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, and I've been doing okay, but not exactly I want because I'm still not getting the kind of jobs that I want. I'm getting jobs, but not the kind that I want. So that's the reason why I joined this class because I am looking.
Okay, so Damilola, I could not hear you there. Um, but from what you said so far,
Yeah,
one thing I was able to get was that you are getting jobs, but you're not getting the kind of jobs that you want to get. So I want to understand, is it that you're not getting jobs with high pay, or you're not getting jobs that
exactly.
okay, that's the problem, right? All right. So I'm going to drop a few tips quickly. Number one is your value proposition.
Yeah, low pay.
Okay, low pay.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a solution quickly.
Okay.
The first thing you have to take into consideration is, what value am I bringing to this person? Do you understand? And usually, what we freelancers do, or what we forget to do, is that when it can you hear me, Damilola? Damilola, can you hear me? Okay, I'm just going to continue
Yes,
regardless.
I can. I
O-
can hear you.
Okay. So I was saying, what most freelancers fail to do is actually try to pry information from our prospects. Do you get? Some people already have a budget in mind before they reach out to you. Do you understand? So the first thing you have to take into consideration is, what value am I going to give this person that has reached
Yeah.
out to me? What value am I going to give this person that has reached out to me? That is the first question you have to ask yourself. So let's say with your copywriting skills, right? If you are going to write content or copy for them for their Instagram page, and that content has the capacity to bring in $5,000 for them, and you're asking for $800, that's peanuts compared to the return on investment that they're going to get. So if you don't have this properly drafted out, it will be very difficult for you. Do you get? So once you've been able to get this information, what you now have to tell your client is, let's hop on a quick call, like let's say 5 minutes call, so that you know what they want to actually use your service for. That is what you're going to give to them, what they actually want to use it for, and then you can charge based on that. I don't know if you're getting my point. And another way to attract high paying clients is based on the results that you post. Some of us, we tell our personal stories, which is not bad, because me sef, I'm I tell my personal stories a lot, but then I post the results alongside. So you should post this result, so that when these clients are coming to you, they already have an idea that no, this person will give me results, so I have to pay well for this person's service to be effective. Guys, if you can hear me, react, because I feel like I'm off again. If you can hear me, react. Nobody's reacting. Wow, nobody's reacting. Okay, okay. I think I'm still on board. So I was saying that knowing your value proposition is very important. And you see, this 3 minutes tip that I just gave to you is like a pointer, but you actually be quite confused on how to do this, except you have a guide, or you can do in-depth research. except you know where to actually search for
Can you
information.
please repeat what you just said?
Damilola,
Favor.
Damilola,
Yeah, I'm
Damilola.
sorry. My network went off like a minute ago.
Okay.
Yes.
So I was saying that
All right. Thank
to
you.
I was saying that to attract high paying clients, in as much as you love posting your personal
Okay.
experiences and stories, you should also post result based content so that these clients will already have an idea that you can give them results when they are coming to you. So once you call a bill for them, they'll know that okay,
Okay.
this person can actually deliver. Do you get?
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I
And
do.
then another thing you want to be able to take note, you
Yeah.
want to do is knowing the value that you actually give to these people. Let's say you are going to write a copy for them and that copy has the capacity to bring in $10,000. So if you are charging them $800, that's chicken change compared to the return on investment that they're going to get. Damilola, can you hear me? Damilola,
Yeah, I
Damilola.
can hear you.
Awesome, awesome. So I was saying knowing the value that you give these people is actually very important. And how will you be able to know this? By suggesting that they hop on a quick call with you, ask the right questions. Don't be scared. It's like a partnership. You are helping them. Do you understand? Suggest a call. Don't be scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a partnership. It's a partnership. You are helping them with value and they are helping you with money. Do you understand? Nobody is too important in that kind of partnership. Of course, your client is always right. I understand that.
Yes,
But
I do.
if they can actually give themselves that value, they would not meet you. So you should understand that you are giving the value and for that value they are appreciating you with money.
Of course, obviously.
So be confident to ask them the right questions to know what they will get if you give them a particular service. So when you are charging them and they are trying to let's say they're kind of reluctant when you are charging them, you should tell them that see the value that I'm going to give to you. You should see the value that I will give to you. Are you getting my point? Right. So that's it basically. So far last week, like I said, I started a challenge. I started a challenge, a $40,000 in 60 days challenge. I think I launched it with an event here last 2 weeks or last week Saturday. Um and the turn up was actually great. I have people in my inner circle and this week we started with a content challenge. We've not really delved into the outreach challenge. And I'm going to put up two people, right, to tell me their experience so far. Because this week we're simply scratching the surface. I have to let them know that this week is for anybody to buckle their shoes, right? We've not started anything. We've not started anything. And the idea of the challenge is to keep every single person there accountable for every action that you have to take every single day, to keep you accountable. I want to be able to say, oh, the 30 people in my group in 60 days time got so amount. I want to brag with you. I want you to have the results so I can post it so that people can join us. So that's actually the goal, to keep you accountable. So I'm going to bring in two persons because of time to tell us their experience so far. And the first person I'll be bringing up is Mam Cheta. I said it that I admire this woman a whole lot. I admire her a whole lot because she has the energy. In fact, I think she has more energy than myself. She literally posts every single day. with her picture. She has a, I think she has a blonde with one, then with a with a blazer and that smile, and she's fair as well. So I'll be bringing her up. I'll be bringing her up to tell us her experience so far. Okay, I think she's not here anymore. So I'll just continue speaking while she asks to speak. Guys, share this event, share this event, share this room. Click on the three dots at the top and then share it with your connections. We'll be ending this in the next 25 minutes. Hello, ma.
Hello?
Hello, ma.
Yeah, where do I click? Where
Oh,
do I click? I raised my hand up. Where do I click to ask to speak?
you see at the bottom, ask to speak.
I'm saying it on my phone.
You are not seeing
I'm
it.
saying it invite to react and no. No,
Wow.
I'm not saying ask to speak here.
You are not seeing that finger that is raising up to ask to speak.
I've raised it up now. My hand is up, it's been upstairs.
Really? Okay, I'm seeing you now. I'm going to allow you speak now. Okay.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay. Ma Violet. Ma Violet, the floor is yours. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi, hi.
Hi.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Good evening everyone.
Good evening.
Happy weekend.
Happy
Yeah, my name
weekend
is
too.
Incheta Abastere, the mama of boys. I, I, I am a content writer as well as copywriter. I do compelling copies for brands, for business owners, coaching in order to generate client for them and create awareness for their brands and all that. Well, the 60 days challenge has been quite challenging. As a mother, taking care of the home as well as being in the front end of LinkedIn, making sure that you're showing up and you're merging up with the Gen Zs. The Gen Zs are with hot blood. We with the old blood try to see how we can merge up with their strengths has been quite challenging. I must say that the 60 days challenge has been for the past 1 week we started. Today is gonna be the sixth day. Well, with the topics we've worked on, it's been something else. And I wonder what the 52, 54 days left is going to look like. If you are yet to join us, I don't know what you're waiting for. The earlier, the better for you. It's been something else. It's been quite impressive and all of that. So we've been getting leads and all of that. Like, because of the people I'm working with, I can't just accept any leads I see. Not every businesses I engage myself on. I'm quite selective on the people I work with and all of that. So the 60 days, the fourth 60 days challenge is an eye opener. If you are looking for how to get leads and land clients and all of that, on how to position yourself, just get in touch with her and join us on the group.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Uh,
ma'am, for that vote of confidence.
Yeah,
Thank you. So I want to hear from you because we're supposed to have a meeting on Sunday, that's tomorrow. And I wanted to ask for feedback from you guys, but I'll be
I
asking you
can't
live.
hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Wow. Guys, please if you can hear me react. So I would know if I'm still on board.
I think your line is breaking.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Hello?
can you hear me now?
Your line is off and on, off and on. I can't hear you.
Wow.
Can you drop a message for me?
Okay.
Okay, you just said wow, now I heard your voice. I just
Okay.
heard wow, now I heard your voice.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
speak.
All right. All right. So I was saying I want to hear from you, right? The topics that I've been dropping because we've not really started the outreach challenge yet. I was going to brief you guys on that tomorrow, Sunday, tomorrow evening. So I want to hear from you. I know you are a content writer and all of that, but from your own perspective, without sentiment, how have the topics been so far? Because I researched those topics actually to bring in people that are actually
Your voice is
interested.
breaking.
Wow.
Can you drop the question? I barely hear you.
Okay. 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 I wanted to ask you your experience so far, the topics that have been dropping and all of that, how the topics have been for you, if it has been challenging or easy for you because you're a copywriter and all of that. Okay, guys, I'll try to round this.
I can hear you
Okay,
now.
you can hear me now. Okay. So I said I wanted to ask you quickly. I have to be quick because I really don't know what this network have in store for me. I have to be quick. I have to wrap this up quickly. I wanted to know.
Your network is pretty bad.
Very bad. It's not pretty bad. It's not pretty. This is not pretty. It's very bad. It's very bad. Very, very
Yeah.
bad. Um, so I wanted to ask you how the topics have been to you as a copywriter. Has it been challenging? Did it require you to do research and all of that, or it has been easy? So I want to
Your
hear
voice
from
is
you.
cracking. I'm not even hearing what you're saying. Your
Wow.
voice is cracking. Is there a way to drop the message so that I can speak?
Guys, can you hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be quick. I'm going to be quick because I don't want the network to crash this event. I'm going to be quick.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, before I go further,
Okay.
before I ask
Okay.
you,
Now, the topic she's been dropping has been manga. It's actually been motivating because every day she drops a topic we work with every day, and those topic actually helps to position you well regards to your content for the day. And it's been quite nice because there's something about LinkedIn. You need to position yourself to know what you're putting out there. And if you don't have a good guidance on what you're putting out there, you can be dropping content, writing content, engaging with people's posts, getting the visibility you're looking for. You end up not getting the clients you're looking for. So the topic she's been dropping has been quite strategic in the sense that when we work on those topics, it actually helps a whole lot. It helps in the sense that when a prospect is looking for, let's assume they are looking for content, like all the people that have come to me that I'm working with now, the companies I'm working with now, they're not even in my connection. They came to me through in email and chatted me up and told me how they were able to come across to me and how I'm going to help them with their businesses. And that was how we hopped on a call via WhatsApp and the deals were closed. I signed the contract agreement with them and we work started without CV, without anything, no recommendation, no referral. It was just like that. It has been God's grace and all of that. So one thing about LinkedIn is you positioning yourself and make sure you are showing yourself every day. Showing yourself every day with something reasonable, not just writing. Everybody writes, everybody puts up content every day, but every of your content needs to be strategic. And that's what she just every day. Every day she gives us a topic we work on before a good experience.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. So I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly
You're welcome.
because of the network issues. So like I said, it's not just by posting, no. It's not just by posting. The content that you are posting, how valuable is it to the people that you want to help? Like I said at the beginning of this event, you should know who you want to help and why you want to help them. How valuable is that content to them? Is it inspiring them to take action? Is it making them to be Ma, can you hear me?
Your voice is.
Wow. Guys, I really don't know. This is very, very frustrating. Very
Can you
frustrating.
send me the message of the question again? Because I can't hear you. Your line is cracking.
Okay, no, I'm not asking you any question right now. And guys, if you cannot hear me, I'm recording this session. So after this session, I'll send it to you on your DM. So you don't really have to worry about not hearing me too much. So I was saying that it's not just to post content. If you can hear me, please react though. It's not just to post content. Your content has to be valuable to the people that you want to help. It will help you reach your financial goals faster. So to quickly wrap up this, we've been 1 week out of the 60 days challenge, so it's remaining 54 days to go. And from this 1 week, we've reached visibility goal, leads that have not yet converted to clients, but we will convert them to clients, right? So I remember I said that I closed the access to join this challenge, and that is because you'll be lagging behind and it will be extra work for me. But then I realized that all fingers are really not equal, right? So I opened it again. But the thing is, once this outreach marketing strategy starts, I would not be able to accept more people because then I would want to be seeing screenshots of what you're actually doing. And imagine if we're already in outreach marketing strategy and then you are in the content part. It will be more work for me and less results for yourself. So there's actually somebody that is sponsoring 10 persons for this event. He wants to be anonymous. He wants to be anonymous because some people might bug his DM and all of that. He wants to be anonymous. So last time, if you can hear me guys, react. Ma'am, can you hear me? Manchetta, can you hear me? No, me wetin to do. Guys, can you hear me? Manchetta, can you hear me? Wow, it's breaking.
Hello.
Hello, Ma, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
The line is breaking.
Wow.
I just heard your voice now. I don't know if it's gonna be steady.
It's quite heartbreaking and frustrating, but I'm just going to say this. So somebody is actually sponsoring 10 persons, right? Let me just quickly say this before it goes off again. Somebody is sponsoring.
I can't hear you again. Hello?
Wow, 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 wow. Ma, I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you, Ma.
Hi.
Okay, guys, can you hear me now? If you can hear me react, so I'll know I'm still on board. Okay, I think Chinwendu, Bolu, and okay. I think I'm still on board. So I just want to drop this real quick before I go off again. So I'm saying somebody that wants to remain anonymous, at least for now, at least till the selection is over, wants to sponsor 10% for this challenge, not with the full commitment fee, right? But he wants to sponsor you with 10,000 naira. 10%. But like I said,
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
But like I said,
I'm clapping there.
it's actually very funny. I think the first time that somebody did this for one of my classes is I think 6 months ago or 5 months ago. Uh so I accepted five people into my class then. But this is not going to be a fully paid kind of sponsorship. You would have to do your own part. But instead of you to pay it in full, the person wants to sponsor you with 10,000 naira each, 10%. But please have in mind that it's not everybody that comes to my DM that I will accept. This is because I want serious people, like I said. Do you get? I want you to be the one to wake me up from sleep and say, Favor, this is what happened, this is what I got. I want you to disturb me. I don't want somebody that I will be disturbing every time. Why do you not do this? Why do you not do that? I don't have such strength. I'm still a very young girl. Please.
If you are not serious, she will remove you from the group.
Shebi,
You
you
need
they
to be
know.
agile. You need to
She
be
knows.
intentional.
Last week I think I removed 6 persons from the group. Abi? Yes. I will just tell you sorry. I will tell you
Yeah.
sorry. I will tell you I'm very sorry. It's nothing personal. But when you signed up for this, right? This is what you signed up for. The only time you'll be let off the hook is when you are sick. And I must have evidence that you are sick. I must have that evidence. Yes, that you are sick. That is the
If you
only
read
time.
my post today, I've already called 911 to be emergency 911 to be on standby in case
See,
she finishes. They will arrest her.
you must tell me the thing that is making you to be sick. When the sickness started, you will tell me everything. Because anybody at all can join this challenge, but it's very taxing. Because imagine managing a group of 70 persons. Do you get? Imagine being on their necks every single time, 70 people. That is only you. That is, you are just signing your death warrant. That is why I put it at a price where if you miss any day and I remove you, or if you miss 3 days and I remove you, the thing will pain you. It will pain you. I've lost such money. Do you get that kind of thing? And for the price I'm going to call right now, you're going to get access to my course. They become a LinkedIn Superstar course where you learn everything, and then access to the group to implement what's actually in that course, to ensure I press your neck. Do you get? To get what we want. So that $40,000 is like a threshold. And the goal is every single person in that group at the end of 60 days, at least December 1st and 2nd, should be able to reach $2,000 benchmark. That is the goal. Every single person. I don't want it to be a situation where some people will get clients and others will not. No, if you see that you're lagging behind, if you see that you're not getting results, we'll table your matter that day in the meeting. I will trash you that day. In the meetings that we're going to be having 45-minute sessions. And if you've taken any of my courses and if you've actually actively participated, you know that I'm very passionate about teaching people. Why is that? Because I want to fill my LinkedIn wall with your results. I want every single post should be result back to back. And that is why I'm passionate about teaching people to get the results that they actually want. So right now, last week, this offer was 40,000 naira. This offer was 40,000 naira, but I promised you guys that after that day, it's going to be 50,000 naira. And I am not going to go back on my promise because some guys have paid 50,000 already. So it would be injustice to them. But this person that will be sponsoring 10 persons is going to help you with 10,000 naira. So instead of 50,000 naira, you pay 40,000, right? So what do you have to do to qualify for this? Number one, you tell me if you are ready, if you're actually ready to put in your all in this. You tell me that, favor, if I default 3 times, you have the right to remove me from the group. You get, you give me that guy so that when I remove you, you will not be angry. So that when I remove you, you will not be angry. Please, if you can hear me, react to let me know if I'm still on board. You will tell me that, favor, you have the go ahead to remove me when I default at least 3 times. Do you get? You give me that go ahead. Again, to qualify for this, you have to submit your professional pictures to me. Oh. So if you don't have, start making provisions to take professional pictures this week if you want to join this challenge. So for this, send me a DM affirming to all of these terms, right? So the first 10 persons that will send me a DM regarding this will be the ones to actually get this offer. The first 10 persons, right? So since it's not me that is giving this discount, once those 10 people finish, that is when the offer will be off. That's when the offer will be off. If the slot finishes this night and you are the 11th person, you will not get the offer. You have to get it for 50,000 naira. So I'm waiting for you. Send me a DM. You can even send me a DM now. My virtual assistant is currently responding to messages. So you can send me a DM. Let's get started. Disclaimer. If you come after on Monday, because tomorrow's meeting we have a 4-hour session tomorrow evening. If you come on Monday, because I'm going to record it for the people that will not be able to make it on Sunday. If you come on Monday when we've started the outreach challenge, I cannot accept you because it will be very, very, very challenging for me. I have a life as well. So it will be challenging for me. So please, anything you are doing, you have from now till Sunday evening. That is if the 10 persons have not actually booked their slot or paid for their slot. So if you come after the 10th person on Sunday evening, you'd have to pay 50,000 naira. And if you come on Monday with your 50,000 naira, I will not collect. Okay, so somebody is trying to say they cannot hear what they said. Ma, can you hear me? Ma, can you hear me? So if you cannot hear what I actually said, the criteria for the the sponsorship, just send me a DM because I'm even tired. The network issues is draining me. If you also have any questions, send me a DM as well. But to recap, to qualify for this discount, right, you have to, guys, please, can you hear me? I want to know I'm not talking to myself. So unfortunately, I'd have to end this. I'll send the recording to you soon, ASAP, so you can get access to the recording. Bye. Have a lovely evening.